Okay, so today we'll be talking about aerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, there are 4 steps. The first one is called glycolysis, then followed by link reaction. Then we have the Krebs cycle, also known as the citric acid cycle, followed by oxidative phosphorylation. However, in this video, we'll be only focusing on the first 2. So firstly, glycolysis. Glycolysis involves splitting of glucose. This reaction occurs in the cytoplasm. So glucose is firstly phosphorylated, so made active via ATP, which then converts into ADP. The phosphorylation happens via the inorganic phosphate. Then we have a second phosphorylation to make hexose bisphosphate. Notice how it's bis to determine 2 phosphates, one from the first ATP and one from the second. Then triose phosphate is formed. Phosphate is simply formed via the splitting of hexose bisphosphate. This is a 3-carbon molecule, whereas the rest before then are 6 carbons. Then triose phosphate is oxidized, so therefore it loses hydrogen. The hydrogen that is lost is carried by NAD to make reduced NAD. This is also known as NADH. While this is also happening, we have 4 ADP molecules being regenerated into 4 ATP molecules. As you can see, 2 were initially used to phosphorylate glucose and then glucose phosphate, so therefore there is a net gain of 2 ATP molecules. Next we have the link reaction. Notice how we made 2 pyruvates from 1 glucose molecule earlier. So if we zoom in to just 1 pyruvate, let's focus on 1 right now. So the first step is decarboxylation. So a pyruvate, which is 3 carbons, loses carbon dioxide, which then makes a 2 carbon molecule called acetate. Notice how we again have NAD forming NADH as decarboxylation is happening. Then the acetate combines with a molecule known as coenzyme A to form acetyl-CoA, which is also 2 carbons long. This then will enter the Krebs cycle, also known as the citric acid cycle. Do remember that this process happens twice for each glucose molecule. So 2 pyruvates will form, so 2 acetyl-CoAs will form.